Hi everyone. Okay, we'll be doing the Libra today. Um, mhm. So I'll be starting with your general finances, love, sex for singles, health, and oracle cards. Mm, wow. It looks like this month, Libra, you're gonna have a lot of good financial stuff coming in. Mm. This is the overall energy of your reading. Ace of Cups. Hi, Janet. Welcome. So, I will try to continue until Scorpio or Sag. Okay, right after this. Um, I'm feeling a little bit better. So, all right. Okay. Libra, you will be traveling, okay, within this first week, or there will be some work related travels or schedule that you have to take or that you have to make the first week of July, and it seems like this is the start of your, let's say, positive new beginnings, okay? I also feel like there's like a water sign that you need to either get in touch to, reach out, or that will be very pleased. Or it's like there is someone that you want to, say that, oh, hey, things are really doing good right now. Okay? So I feel like, this is somebody that you really want to, you know, um, tell that things have been really doing good in your life right now, which is good. Okay? The past few months and the past few weeks for you has been really dreary and dry, so I feel like this is a very good time for you. Not to mention that some of you who's looking for a new job or is looking for a new position, this is also a very um, positive month for you. Moving, okay? There will be a lot of movements and progress. I also feel like if for some of you who's single and you're looking into either this is a water sign or an air sign or could be there at a cusp. Um, it looks like this person is, like they're gonna be very happy to hear that things have been really moving. And let's pull out more. I feel like this is somebody that you really want to have some brand new beginnings with. Hmm. Changes are also occurring in your personal life. Okay, some of you wants to walk away from an old situation now that you feel like things are finally, falling into place, happening in your favor, and things have been really like moving, er, in the direction that you really want to take or that you really want to see yourself from right now. I also feel like if there is something that your intuition is trying to nudge you or trying to tell you about a particular younger fire sign, okay, try listening to that. Okay, try listening to your intuition because I feel like, because I got the moon card, it seems like this person is somebody that you need to look out for. And you also need to protect yourself and wall yourself up for a little bit. Okay? Now, the second week, again, money coming in. And this is your card, air sign, the Queen of Swords. Okay. I just feel like, if you're expecting like a check, money, or any payment that should come or that's supposed to come during this week, there will be a little bit of a delay. Okay. It doesn't mean that you are not going to be getting it, but there will be just a little bit of delay. And then you will be a little bit skeptical if things are really going to be pushing through or not. That kind of thinking is not really going to help out with your situation, so you need to be a little bit more positive, okay? And be a little bit more careful with your moods, especially, in talking to other people. You're going to be a little bit moody and flighty and very irritable during this month. And you also need to watch your words, okay? Everything that you're going to be saying to other people. I feel like some of you, especially if you're a woman, you're going to be a little bit hormonal during this month. Sorry, during this week, okay? And the communications will be very blunt, okay? You need to watch out your tongue, okay, with whatever it is that you're going to say to other people, because it will have a long lasting effect, okay, to them. I mean, even if you're going to be saying the truth, there are some things that you just need to keep it to yourself, okay? The third week, all right. The third week, it looks like there will be a contract that will finally be initiated or that will be executed during this week, the third week, okay? Something that you have been waiting for, that you thought it's never going to come through, it's never going to, you know, work out the way you wanted it to be. It will be happening, coming in. Or if you're waiting for a job offer or for a job contract or project, it will be coming through during this month. And you're going to be very happy with the turnover of, things. And it seems like there will be some government related matters or some bank related matters that you will be setting aside or that you will be settling finally. Okay? There's a part of you that feels like, oh, finally it's time to move. It's time to move on to a different project or different stage or phase or whatever it is. And you feel like, like, some of you will be forming a farewell party because someone is either leaving, or it's more of a victory party, and something like that. There's like a gathering that all of you will be organizing, but there is someone that will be acting a little bit, you know pain in the neck. Okay, this is another air sign. I also feel like there are some things from the past that you also need to arrange, and that you also need to be a little bit more conscious. Okay, that you need to settle this on time, or that you need to settle this um, in a very timely manner. Let's say, for example, that everything is already in check and everything is already settled. Do not delay this. Let's say, for example, like for the next week or next month or whatsoever, because there will be a lot more problems if you are gonna let like further time to pass it by. Okay, I feel like you can just simply settle this right after executing this contract, so don't set it aside. Now, the last week of this month, you are. Hmm. There will be somewhat might have been, somewhat could have been, and you're still going to be holding on to if only. This is still related to your work matters, okay? I don't feel like this is related to anything personal, but it's more of your money. I feel like most of the people are very conscious of their finances during this month. That's why most of the things that comes out in the general reading is all about money. Okay? Hi Annie. Hi Sophia. Hi Crystal. Hello, HC. Okay. Yeah, so the last week of this month, let's say for example that you need to pack up or that you need to wrap up everything, like also gathering the team, that you'll be moving from one phase to another, you're going to be moving from one project to another, and then there will be some people that needs to be let go of, and people that needs to be, like you need to discard or you need to reassign to another team or another project. So some of you will be very disheartened, okay, by the end of this month, because you've already grown closer and you've already moved to a much better direction, okay, and you feel like there will be a few things that you can still work on together, and you're going to be a little bit more positive. But then for the meanwhile, I feel like there will be 2 weeks of a gap or break, and it seems like all of you will be, like trying to look for a break or trying to look for some time to catch up some more sleep. But you're the one who will be mostly affected by this temporary porting. Okay, let's just say that some of you will be going in a temporary vacation, roughly for 2 weeks, and it seems like some Libras will also find out that they are pregnant, or that they are thinking about pregnancy, or that this is the perfect time for you to give birth to a new project or think of starting a new project or something like that. That you will be proposing to your management or to your company or to your boss, and you are thinking about giving these people same kind of work. Okay, oh, it's just a good thing that you're really concerned about the people that you're working with. Now there is somebody that is either a fire sign or an earth sign, or it could be a combination of both, okay, that you want to reach out to, you want to mm, talk again. I feel like you've abandoned both of these people, or you're not really talking to these people, or there has been some gaps, okay, or yeah, because you've been so busy. And it seems like you're also going to let them know about the changes, and some of you will be moving to a new office or a new location. So you are going to be reaching out to some people that you've cut off recently into your life, or that you just walled yourself up from. Okay, so this is a fire sign and an earth sign. Both are older than you. Could be both of your bosses, or both um, key decision makers in your company. Because you used to work with this too, or these are your former coworkers, and it seems like you just want to patch things up. Okay, okay. I don't feel like you're going to be apologizing, but you just want to show it into your action that you know you just want to talk to them again. They're going to be reciprocating, but there will be some walls up, and you just because you just suddenly vanished and you just cut off these people out of your life, so they feel like, okay, so you think that you can just come back like that right after some time, that you just ghosted us. So anyway, it's a good thing that you're gonna be working things out by the end of this month, and most of your problems will be settled. Some of you who's been going through bank issues, bank finances, or issues with your house or mortgages, it will also be relieved and will be having some solutions. Okay, let's take a look at your careers and finances more. I feel like this month a lot of people are very concerned about their finances, like what's going to happen next because of the effect of whatever that's been ongoing, okay, all over. Hmm. Your personal finances for this month, it seems like if you will just learn how to handle it well, but the third and last week of this month will be much better. But the first week will be a little bit drastic, and it's like you still want more and more and more and more. I mean, if you're having some issues with a bank or with some loans or something that you need to pay up for, and there's, like there's money coming in, but it seems like you want more, okay? For whatever reason it is. I also feel like some of you are thinking about traveling. Well, this is not really the right time for that. This is the overall energy of your reading, Four of Swords. You're going to be stressing yourself out just to reach up to your goals during this month. Mhm. Now, the first week, it seems like there are some things, ways, especially if you've been having some issues with your children, if you have any. There are some financial necessities or financial needs that you're looking for, for some ways or to find a solution to this. But there is an unexpected money or check that will be coming your way. I mean, there are already some lined up expenses or things that you need to pay up to, but there will be some good changes coming your way. I feel like your situation will be changing positively. It's just feeling a little bit skeptical about things, okay? And like what I said, if you'll just learn how to, what do you call this, like crunch some numbers or budget your finances during this month, you'll be doing fine. Now, the second week, it looks like there is. Hmm. It's okay if you really want to travel, as long as your company will be covering up for this. You're really traveling. This also came out in your general aspect, okay? Or in your general reading. But if it's only for leisure pursuit or something like that, I feel like try to set it aside for a little while, okay? You can travel, but you don't really have to be that lavish. I also feel like there will be some family obligations. Some of you are also having some issues um, with a house that is related to your siblings or to your parents. And this is also something that you need to. It's like it's included in your budget, okay? And you're thinking of more ways on how to help both sides, okay? Or help them with all your might, okay? And eventually you're gonna have enough money. Yep. The only thing here is the mood card came out here because you will be overstressing yourself. Okay, you're working and working and working, and you are not really giving yourself enough time to to rest or sleep. Okay, see, it's your health that will be suffering. Your finances, the opportunities, the work, everything else, it will be working out in your favor. I'm not really seeing any issues or problems that you need to be so aware of. But I feel like it's your health that will be a problem, especially if you have a very weak immune system. You'll be abusing your body just to come up with a right financial solution to your problems. And I feel like you will be the third week of this month, you will be thinking about, like having some time for yourself, moving away for a little while, taking the hermit mode, and it's like you just want to think things through. There's also a fire sign that will try to get close to you, and you feel like this is a coworker. And I feel like you need to be a little bit more aware, because even though you're so head over heels with this person, or you really like this person, especially if you're not yet married, or if you're single right now, you need to think things through. All right. I mean, office affairs, it doesn't really end up well, most of the time. And uh, I feel like you would just be concentrating more with your finances, even though that there's already a temptation that is already approaching you. Okay. I feel like this is also one of I mean, this is also one of the things that you will be considering if it's really the right time for you. For singles, okay, if you're not yet married, if this is, one of the things that you really need to work on, or that you really need to pay attention to, your love life. Now, the last week of this month, there will be a victory that's going to be coming your way, and this is really, really, really good. Okay. Six of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Queen of Swords, which is mostly this is your card. Um, okay, Duran. Um, Actually, there are some people who can travel now. There are still some airports that's still closed or restricted, but you can travel now. Um, yeah, so anyway, and then there will be some talks with an Aries, okay? You're squeezed between an Aries and Leo and another Cancer. So, if you're single, it's not just your money that will be very active, but so is your love life. But if you're already married or already in a relationship, then you're really up for trouble. As I feel like you're going to have a very active love life. Overly active. So, yeah. And then some of you are also planning to buy a new house or invest into a new property, or you will be, it's like you want to invest your money, okay, whatever it is that you're going to be getting from this, because I feel like there will be a lot of money that's going to be coming your way. That's really good news. um, but you're thinking about putting it into a very wise investment, okay, because you've already learned from your past mistakes. You've been too confident that things are still going to be stable or not, but I feel like this time you want to make a decision on your own, especially that your main concern right now is also your family, or your parents that are kind of relying on you. Some of you are also breadwinners, okay? So you feel like, for those of you who's single, it's okay for you to have fun, but you don't really have time to delve into deeper commitments, okay, or serious commitments. And to some of you who's already married, it seems like you will be practicing your, independence for a little bit, because you feel like before you've tried to include your partner in all of your decisions, but it always one-sided. It's always in their favor. It was never yours. But the sacrifice, it's always been yours and never theirs. Okay? It's like a one-way relationship. Let's take a look finally at your love life. There are also three people that will be coming back into your life. Okay, we're still in the retrograde. So, and by the way, the Venus retrograde will still be in effect until January next year. It will be 190 days. Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups, mm. The first week of this month looks good, but anyway, we'll see more. hmm Second week of this month, it looks like there is like something that you've been thinking about, whether you should move in with someone or not. And okay. Mm. Second week, you're really traveling. Where are you going? This came out again. In your general, in your finances, and now in your love life. Now, this is the overall energy of your reading. Right, yeah. Um, okay. The first week, it looks like there is someone who'll be coming your way, a younger earth sign. Okay. This person is younger than you, but and they're also financially stable. I also feel like they came from a different place, in a faraway city or country or something like that, and they're also well traveled. It seems like they're also very hardworking, conscious in their own financial security. Their main focus right now is also their finances, and this person will be coming across your way. Now, I also feel like this person is more than willing to fight for you. Hmm, romantic, but is it really the right time? Now, the thing here is you're going to be playing hard to get. Because, like what I said, that right now your main concern are your finances, stability, and your family. Okay, or if you already have your own children, obviously it's your children. And it seems like right now, um, you're going to be thinking like, should I? Can I? You know? I mean, this person seems like they really want you. And I just feel like you're the one who feels like, no, I'm not yet ready for this. I can't, you know? As this is you. You're going to be sulking for a little bit and you feel like, I got a lot of obligations right now. I can't really do it. Or even though you're going to be like real hot, okay? You're going to be like, a lot of people will be very attracted to you. A lot of people wants to be with you. And you feel like, nope. Some of you are also waiting for somebody. It seems like, even though, let's say, for example, you're single, okay? Or you're not yet attached right now. It seems like your heart already belongs to someone, or there is someone that you're kind of waiting for, somebody from the past. Could be somebody that you used to be with, somebody that you're still thinking about. And this is the reason why you're also having some second thoughts of entertaining any other suitors. So, yeah, and then the second week, you'll be mingling and you'll be a little bit sociable, but still not that much. It seems like you'll only be entertaining a few of your friends. You'll be hanging out with few of them, and it seems like you're really traveling. Whatever it is. Maybe you're in a country that you can travel. Maybe you're in a city that can travel. But definitely there is a travel that you're going to be making or taking or planning or whatsoever. Okay? And I feel like some of you are really seriously considering either buying a new house, investing in a real estate property, or investing your money into this kind of business. You will also be consulting and talking to some of your friends. But then, anyway, some of you are also thinking whether for those of you who's already in a relationship, whether you should move in with somebody which is younger than you, if this is really the right time, or if there is someone that is an older water sign. Actually, no. The thing here is, here in the first week, some of you are waiting for somebody that you've been thinking about, or someone that's already in your heart. And I feel like this water sign, because you're stuck to this person, okay? Either you're stuck to their memories, to their, whatever it is. And it seems like you're waiting for this person. Some of you who's already in a relationship, but you're not yet domesticated, you're thinking whether if you should move in or not, okay? Um, I don't feel like this is really the right time for that. Wait for more signs, okay? Especially if this person has been like a little bit on and off, not so consistent with their intentions, or it's like it's more of a one-sided relationship or something like that. Wait for more signs. I don't really feel like you should rush into this. Now, the third week, someone's gonna be, um, well, more likely it's you that will be, that you will feel somehow a little bit burned out with everything, with all of your obligations, even though financially you'll be successful, financially you're happy, you're doing fine, you're doing okay, and it seems like you don't really have time for your love life. So, but then your instinct will also be racing, or will be increasing. Okay. Um, there's an earth sign that you're thinking about, or that you will be. Either you've had a child, or this is the father of your kids, if you're a woman, obviously. This is somebody that you walked away from, or that walked away from you. For some reason, I feel like this person will be coming back into your path, will be coming across you, or will be getting back in touch with you. Okay? Some of you, if you're single, you will also start thinking about having an IVF with somebody from the past, which is weird. But anyway, yeah, so some of you are not really worried about having someone, but you just want to have a child because you feel like I'm not getting any younger, okay? And you just want to have a child. For some of you, there will be some changes, but I feel like this week will be all about, there is a different purpose that you're thinking about, that you feel like it's been calling you. You've been dreaming about it. As I got the sun here, you've been thinking about it, dreaming about it. You've been having visions about it, having some epiphanies as well. And for you, it's like, why not? Okay. Since that you're all, like most of the people that you've been with in the past, you're already so sick and tired, and most of them, they don't really like fight for you. Only you are the one who keeps on fighting for the relationship. So at this point, especially if you're not yet married, or you're not yet with anyone seriously, you're thinking about having a child on your own. And your finances, it looks like you want to solidify it, and you'll be guided accordingly. Now, the last week, there is somebody who's a younger fire sign, or there's a fire sign that will be coming your way, that will be communicating back with you, I feel like this is someone that you, let's just say, you really don't want to hear from. Okay? There was one point in time that you want to be with this person, but then the last week of this month, something's going to change. Something's going to happen to you. Something's going to occur to you that you feel like, nah, I'm done with you. As I got the death card. Okay? You will be going through a transformation. You'll be going through a awakening, to some of you. And if some of you have been like dreaming or thinking about getting married, or ending up with the one that you really want to be with, or you're the man of your dreams or the person of your dreams, now the last week of this month you feel like, nah, I can handle myself. I can perfectly run my life on my own, and I don't really need anyone to depend on too, because at the end of the day, you feel like you can depend on the people that you're with, but it's the other way around. Especially if you're with a very immature fire sign, or if you used to be with, okay, with an immature fire sign that's always been thinking about themselves, and they're only after whatever they need or whatever that suits them. So I feel like there will be a lot of decisions. It's not that you're going to be cutting people off, but you will definitely know what it is that you really want, need, and what are the necessary stuff that you want to keep into your life. The rest, you just want to discard it because you feel like, I'm stronger than ever. Okay, I don't need all of you. So, but one thing's for sure, you want to have a kid, you want to have a child. I feel like if you're not, some of you, okay, there is an earth sign that you have in mind that either you just want to have a child with them, or you just want them to be your donor, or you just want to, consider them being a part of that plan, whatever it is. Well, let's take a look at your sex cards for singles. Libra, looks like you are, what do you call this, like having some awakenings, or you're growing up, you're growing matured. If before some of you have been acting like a teenager, a lovesick puppy that every time you see your crush, it's like you're gonna be, you know, very smitten by that person. But this time you feel like, I'm stronger. I can be independent. I can be perfectly fine on my own, you know. All right, let's take a look. Singles. Ooh, Three of Swords. Six of Wands. This is for singles, okay? Mm-mm-mm-mm. There's the overall energy of your reading. Be careful with someone who's already taken, and that you're actually messing around with someone who's not going to be taking you seriously. If you're heartbroken right now, trying to mend from a broken relationship, or you just broke up with someone and you're trying to use this relationship or this person or date or prospect to be your escape, be very careful, because the joke might be on you. Sorry. Hmm. Hmm. Some of you have been drinking because you're so brokenhearted. Some of you are also mm, getting back at someone by getting involved in a rebound. Okay, now like what I said, be very careful, because with this whole thing that you're doing to yourself, The joke might be on you. Okay. Um, you've been played on, so you're playing around with someone else's feelings. This is not very good. This is not good. Some of you have been so hurt with an air sign man in the past, or sorry, air sign person. Okay, this is a general reading, so whatever applies to you, whether it's reversed or it could be you, it could be the other person or whatsoever. Um, because you thought that this person is for real, this person is going to be pursuing you, or someone's going to be proposing to you, and unfortunately, you found out that this person is not being true to you. So there is somebody that came out, or sorry, that turns out to be so head over heels over you, and they're just waiting for the right time to ask you out or to at least offer you their cup of love, and you took the opportunity. But unfortunately, this person, I feel like this person is real. But the person that you're in love with, it's like there has been a lot of complications, and now you're trying to get back at that person through this person. Okay? Now, the second week, because the overall energy of your reading, singles, you found out that someone's been like messing around with someone else while you're thinking that you're gonna be taking it to the next level of your relationship, and unfortunately, it's only you who turns out to be so in love with this person. And then the second week there will be some bitterness, confrontations. I don't feel like you and this person are already like done, but then you're still gonna be on and off, while someone's gonna try and offer you the world, at your feet. And it's like just because that you got hurt by someone, you're gonna be hurting another person. Okay, that's not right. The third week, I feel like you will also you're gonna be overly conscious of your body, of your features. Some of you will be changing the way you look. Some of you will be changing. Oh, and some of you will be going for some breast augmentation or something like that, because you feel like, whatever you have is not really that enough. But you might just regret this. Okay? Just be a little bit more contented with whatever that has been given to you. You're already beautiful and perfect and handsome or good looking the way you are. Okay, if someone cannot really appreciate you for who you are, and what you have, that's not true love. Walk away from it. Okay, you don't have to change anything about yourself just for other people to accept you, because you might just regret this. But your sex life will be very active. Some of you will be dating two people both at the same time, but you're gonna get busted by the end of the month. Or some of you will be dating someone, and then you'll find out that they're still dating some other people, and then you will be looking back into the past that, like, you're just doing the same thing what the other person have done to you, or vice versa. Okay. Some of you will be looking for some more adventures sexually, but this, if you will somehow feel like this is not what you really want. Be careful with the lessons that you will be learning during this month. Okay, if someone hurted you, or if someone actually just left you for another person, heal yourself first. Okay, walk away from it, but do not opt for any revenge or any rebound, because people's emotions, they're not like toys, or you cannot just play around with other people's emotions just because that someone hurt you in the past. Yep, you're still gonna be obsessed with this person, with this person that you're still, this is the same. Okay, you feel like the two of you are really meant to be together, the king and queen of swords, and it seems like this is the one that you really want to end up with. But unfortunately, This is the year of the rat. Actually, it's the year of snatching someone else's partners, or your partners will be committing infidels and something like that. So yeah, it's going to be a very complicated year for singles. Okay. I don't feel like you'll be finding your soulmate during this month, and I don't really see the soulmate coming anytime soon. Not until September or November. Okay? Anyway, let's take a look at your health. Oh, Cynthia, thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit okay. I was supposed to just do 3 or 4 signs for from July 1st until the 3rd, but then I have to take pain relievers every hour. So I'm groggy most of the time, so I'm really sorry for that. Hello, Olivia. Let's take a look now at your health. Okay. I've just noticed that also starting last week of last month, June, there has been a lot of people that broke up or kind of in the crumble. Okay, this is the overall energy of your reading. You need to be careful with your eyes. Now, some of you are, it's like you're so unhappy with your situation, and you feel like um, um, getting involved with someone else outside of your relationship will be, you know, will be the answer to your problems, with your crisis. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, I mean, I'm not judging anyone, but there are some relationships that are about to, to end, but there are some people who's just too afraid to let go. That's why when there are some people that already comes into your life and you're just trying so hard to fight it through, yeah, that's what happens. And that is how the affair actually forms. All right. Now, first week you need to rehydrate. Do not rely on self medications, or um, some of you will be suffering from severe headaches, migraines, sinusitis, rhinitis, and body aches and body pain. Oh, and back pain, severe back pain. Okay. Some of you needs to be careful with your skin, and there's also an allergy that you'll be taking or that you will be getting from vegetables, or just for a certain vegetable. Actually, it's because of a pesticide that has been used from that particular veg. Okay, and it will be affecting your skin, so be very careful about that. Now, the second week, you need to have a balanced diet. You need to lessen your intake of carbohydrates. Um, you also need to increase your intake of protein, calcium. Um, for some of you who's been going or doing some breastfeeding, might as well just check out with your doctor. Okay. I also feel like some of you needs to go for a pap smear or something like that, for, especially for women. And be careful with the crowd that you're going to be blending in. This is also not the right time for you to um, mingle. Okay. Um, I don't see any major health problems the second week, but I feel like you will be opting for some meditations and some release of your emotional toxins because you're going to be a little bit bugged, and you will also have some issues with your sleeping patterns. Okay. The third week, you will be working on your immune system, but you will have some issues with your indigestion. Some of you will be getting slight injuries, or minor injuries, sorry. Minor injuries, um, especially sprain. Be careful, okay? And you're going to be a little bit clumsy, which is most of the time you'll be hurting yourself. And be careful in parasitic infections, or be careful with the contaminated water. Or let's say, for example, that you're going to be like ordering any beverages outside and you're not really sure whether the ice that they are using in that beverage are clean or not, or whatever water that they're going to be using, it's also contaminated. So be very careful. Might as well just go home and make your own juice or whatever. And I also feel like you need to increase your, not really seafood, but mostly just steamed fish, and veg or fruits will do. Lessen your intake of rice, bread, and coffee. Um, and then heart issues, heart problems, high blood pressure. Be careful with wild animals. Be careful in buying contaminated meat as well. If you're into junk food, make sure that you're going to be like leaving this all behind, okay? Your kidney will also be an issue, and there is a certain health issues problems that you're not really paying attention to, and I feel like it's time for you to go and check out with a doctor. You know what it is. Okay, I'm not really getting anything in particular or anything specific, but you know what it is that you need to go to the doctor, that you've been like denying, you've been avoiding. You're so afraid to know what's the current status. So it's time for you to go and check out with your doctor. All right? And be careful with your eyesight. Do not stay too late at night. Some of you have the habit of reading in reading in a like a night lamp, and then you just want to it's like you just want to, until you'll just fall asleep. Okay. Hello, Sanjay. Classic bronze. I want to go see someone else later, I guess. You see, guys, when you rebound, I mean, it feels good for your ego. But at the end of the day, do you really feel so good hurting other people's feelings? I mean, what if you're gonna trade places? And what if that person, they're gonna treat you as their rebound? How would you feel? Right? It's not good. Okay. Ooh, soulmates. That's a very good card. Chaos and conflict. Exchanging gifts. Thinker. I mean, there are a lot of, like as white material people there, but that doesn't mean that you have to stoop below their level. Okay? Do not hurt people just because that someone hurt you in the past. It's not right. Okay, express your love, getting to know each other, true love, new love. Wow. Engagement, love yourself first, children. This is really, Libra, this is just like really in your head. Having some children, getting pregnant or something like that. Reconciliation, healing family issues, stay optimistic about your love life, and wedding. All right. Um, I feel like this actually coincides with each other. The soulmates, true love, and new love, and getting to know each other. Some of you will finally be meeting the love of your life, or some of you have already met your true love in the form of a new love. Could be that you haven't been in a relationship with this person, but you've shared something deep. But you still need some more time to get to know each other. But this is all with your soulmate. I'm picking up air sign, water sign, uh, air sign, water sign, somewhat earth sign. I'm not seeing any fire sign here. So I feel like that's your person. Now, you need to express yourself to somebody, especially if you want to have a child with them. And reconciliation, make the effort. If some of you wants to reconcile with somebody, obviously you need to make the effort, okay? With somebody that you feel like, especially if you want to have children with that person. You also need to heal some family issues. Some of you have a lot of childhood baggages and traumas, okay? Engagement, stay optimistic about your love life. Love yourself first and wedding. Now, before, this is what I'm actually telling you. Do not rebound. Okay? If someone else hurted you in the past, heal yourself, move on, wait for 3 months or for a certain period of time until that you're already whole and happy again. And that's the only time that you can stay positive about your love life. And definitely, you're going to be ending up with someone with a very clear and clean intention. Okay? How do you expect someone to respect you if you don't respect yourself enough? Right? You need to release all those excess baggages and negative energies in your life. Chaos and conflict and peace. Well, these are on both ends, okay, contradicting one another. Chaos and conflict, and then peace. You need to rearrange yourself and, you know, um, try to clear things out, all of your negative energies, for you to achieve your peace of mind. And this is also what I'm also, this is what I just said, exchanging gifts. How would you feel if someone will do that to you, right? And not everything that glitters are gold. Don't be so carried away that, especially when someone just shows you that they're so romantic and stuff like that. Sometimes people, whatever they say, it's different from whatever they show to you in their actions. So you need to be a little bit more analytical and observant, okay? And between worlds, oh sorry, thinker, and to be fair, you need to be a little bit more, I mean, don't judge someone easily just because that you can see, oh, okay, that's red flag. Bye, You need to be a little bit more fair with your judgments and with your decisions. Stop um, living in two different worlds. Stop wearing a mask. Be true to yourself. Whatever that did not work out in the past, it will finally be working now, or it will be working out right now. And by the book and deep knowing. I mean, not everything in life you have to follow whatever that's in the book or whatever, that's in your culture, traditions, or whatsoever. Sometimes you just need to follow your heart. But obviously, if you think that you are going to be running over someone else's toes or you're going to be hurting someone else just to pursue your own desires, then that's the time that you need to take a pause, okay? And think things clearly. That is for the deep knowing. All right. So let's close this down and I will be back right away for Scorpio. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better now. So I think I can go straight to Capricorn. Okay, then I'll be taking a short break because I have to rest my throat, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'll be right back for Scorpio. Anyway, for some of you who wants to get a personal reading, talk to me live on the phone, go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. All right, see you later.